Hi, my name's Hilly Fuchs. I'm president of East Brunswick's AARP organization, chapter 4855. Our group does a lot of charitable type of activities. One of the most important ones is our food drives. We do 2 per year, one in the spring, one in the fall. And we've aligned ourselves with an organization called M.C.F.O.O.D.S, which is located in Middlesex County. To do all the work in Middlesex County, but their warehouse that they operate out of is in East Brunswick. And what I'd like to do is to run over there and give you a tour of the place and visit with the person who coordinates the activities with us over there, Jennifer Apostle. Okay, so we'll do that. I'm here with Jennifer Apostle at M.C.F.O.O.D.S distribution facility here in East Brunswick, and I'd like to have her introduce herself and what her organization's all about.
I'm Jennifer Apostle. I'm the coordinator for the M.C.F.O.O.D.S program, and M.C.F.O.O.D.S program is the Middlesex County Food Organization and Outreach Distribution Service. We are a network of food pantries, soup kitchens, and social service agencies throughout Middlesex County. Our M.C.F.O.O.D.S was created back in 1994 as a means to provide networking and food and supplies to all the organizations providing emergency food services to the people of Middlesex County. We distribute food twice a week from our warehouse here in East Brunswick. On Tuesdays we distribute non-perishable foods and fresh bread. On Wednesdays we distribute fresh produce. On every Wednesday morning we receive a delivery truck from the Community Food Bank of New Jersey with fresh produce, dairy, and frozen products. Those items are immediately distributed to the agencies. We usually average about 30 agencies coming in to pick up those items each Wednesday. And on each Tuesday, it's a variety of non-perishable items that are received through donations coming in from schools, businesses, groups, clubs, and organizations. And those items are sorted and bagged up according to our inventory. And we usually have about 40 agencies picking up food every Tuesday.
Where are your major challenges on a yearly basis? You were saying earlier.
Right. During the holidays in the fall, we're usually pretty inundated with food drives and generous contributions that last us through middle of winter, and then we hit a dry spell where not too much coming in terms of donations. In the spring, we have our major food drive for the year, is the annual spring school food drive, and on average we have about 130 schools participate in that drive, and it usually generates an average of 50 tons of food, and that will hold us through till early mid-summer, and then again is one of our biggest dry spells during the summer. Oftentimes the needs increase as the kids are not in school, they're not receiving their free breakfast or lunches, and donations really dwindle down during the summer, and it's very difficult to get sponsors to have food drives during the summer months.
What is it's this communities all in Middlesex County that you service?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, all of them.
All 25 towns in Middlesex County are members throughout our network.
Very good. Okay. Here are some people signing in to come in to take some of the food that they provide for the community. Here's Jennifer behind the desk. This is where people sign in order to utilize the facility. Okay, now I'm going to walk around and Jennifer's going to take us through a tour. Okay.
This is our distribution center. These racks here are used to distribute fresh bread that we receive from a donor every week. We pick up fresh bread. These are the green bins with donations from donated food that we sort and bag. Each agency will get a stack of 3 bins with a variety of items that's been sorted and pre-bagged. So each stack has the same amount of items in it for each agency. We have these pallets over here, which is what we receive from the Community Food Bank of New Jersey. And those items are divided by cases per agency, loaded up on the carts for them to take out. These racks up here are where we store our excess food that we're going to distribute in the coming weeks. And again, most of that has come from the Community Food Bank of New Jersey. Back here, these green bins along the bottom of the racks are all our sorted items. And Back here, we have things bagged up and ready to be replenished, the bins up front for next week's distribution. And we normally store our incoming donations back here, and we have some volunteers that are usually here Wednesday morning, and they will sort the items here into the bins here. When each category of bins is filled, they're moved back to the racks to be used and bagged for the donations going out the following week.
And you do this on Tuesdays?
On Tuesdays, we distribute the non-perishable items. On Wednesdays, we distribute produce and have some volunteers here in the morning that sort and bag while we're distributing produce.
How many volunteers do you have that help you out?
It's about 4.
4?
Yeah.
And employees?
Yes, there's 3 employees. Myself as the coordinator, Tom Ellison, who's our warehouse manager, and Bruce Winkler is our part-time assistant.
Okay, very good. And you were saying that you don't have any refrigeration capabilities now.
Right, we don't have refrigeration or freezer storage capabilities right now. So the fresh produce that we receive on Wednesday mornings has to go right out.
And the reason you don't have refrigeration?
We don't have the infrastructure to support the electricity to run those units at this time.
Okay, very good. Well, I thank you very much. I really appreciate it, and I'm sure our members will be very happy to see, where the food donations that we provide to your organization go.
We are very grateful to the East Brunswick AARP for their long years of support to the foods program. I know many members are very generous all year round at the locations at the drop-off points that we have at the libraries in the county, as well as contributing at your meetings that you have a couple times a year for us. So we're very grateful for your support.
Thank you so much.